Okay, so happy 2022, everyone. This is our first team meeting of the new year, and I'm just so excited with all the great stuff I'm hearing. A lot of interactions, so much is just exploding out there. And for many of you, I've heard a lot that the spring market's already hitting. What do you guys say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
know Jane came in, she's like, I'm so busy. I'm like, excellent, excellent, excellent. Um, So moving right along, is Joe on yet? I don't see him
I
here.
don't see him.
He closed his door and said he was getting on.
He was out in the
There's
parking
three
lot a
hosts.
second ago. Did he have to get set in the car?
All right, so this is what we're gonna do because I want to start out and whoa, come on, Kim. My computer has a mind of its own today. So let's just kind of take a step back. All right,
There's Joe.
I think I saw
Joe.
jump.
There he is.
There he is.
Having trouble
Okay,
looking around.
so we're gonna
I'm at the
move right
beach.
along.
I'm at the beach. Too much.
And Joe's in the house. He was at the beach, but now he's back. So Joe, take it away.
Well, there's me and Callie playing.
And why is
market
that picture
update.
important?
Yes. Yeah, working on my motor skills and my matching and what have you. Helps being a realtor.
No, it's your big
My big why.
why. Thank you.
It's okay. I'm still working on my motor skills there and my colors. Working on finding them. The market update. Before we get to the lore, I don't know what everyone else has been seeing. However, the things have really taken a step up and getting busy again in the real estate market. It slowed down. I'm putting it in air quotes for those who are listening. It slowed down some around the holidays, but as soon as Christmas and stuff hit, it seemed to have just keep rolling. I mean, it wasn't like it was last April, May, June, July or so. However, it's picked up again. Things that we've had in the market for a little while have gone quickly, and then all of a sudden, and then things that are coming on, especially if they're in decent shape, are moving. For those who aren't on the pivot shift calls, you should be every morning, 7 a.m. with James Shaw. I've been saying for a long time, it's not an inventory issue. We sold over 5 million homes each of the year the last few years, and that's top 4 or 5 ever. So the inventory is there. It's the demand. I know James and some of the people have used different terms and what have you, but I've just been saying it's the demand. It's a supply and demand. The supply is there, but the demand is even bigger. So that's why you get increase in prices. The old supply demand. Anyone taking any economics or seen seen some economics? It's supply and demand. So the demand is there, and the properties are just moving quicker. That's what it is. So the inventory is coming on. You just got to be on it. We've been discussing, multiple offers and what to do and how high do you go. It's it is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do type of thing. We've also been talking. You buy a lifestyle, you buy a floor plan, you buy a monthly payment. That's what you do. Now, if someone says, I'm going to move in a year or two, but I want to bid $50,000 over the asking, and I don't care about the appraisal or anything else, well then, who knows what's going to happen in 2 or 3 years. We don't know what's going to happen in 6 months. However, if they're going to stay for a while, they can lock in that 30-year fixed rate at historic lows. So that's what you have to discuss with them. And if interest rates, which they're talking about going up, I found it ironic for those I've studied interest rates. They were talking about short-term interest rates raising, and they show a for sale sign. Well, short-term interest rates really don't affect real estate, the real estate rate. Now we know it can trickle up or trickle down or whatever you want to call it to that. But when they're talking about raising the real estate interest rates, and I don't know if Michelle's on or not, she can get into this more later. It's usually already built into the market. Then they do it and then it doesn't affect it, but it'll creep. So they've got to decide what they're going to do based upon what they can afford and what payment they're comfortable with. So that's the conversation. And with sellers, not everything sells in a day or 2 days or what have you. Some do, some don't. You know, some of the towns, depending on what price range it is, the average market time still over 30, 60, 90 days. So be the real estate expert. We've talked about that a lot. And they've been talking about that a lot on the show call too. You need to know your numbers. And speaking of numbers, we can go into the law report. But before that, does anybody have any questions about what they're seeing or what help they might need with on what's going on in the market?
I think if I could suggest, because I'm on the call too with you, Joe, they're talking about there is inventory. It's just a matter of the inventory being active. I love them to use the word active inventory, because a lot of people, you know, they call it, well, there's no inventory. Well, there is, but it sells real quickly. And it points to your supply and demand conversation. It's just, it's gone. Why isn't it active? Well, it's sold already.
Yep.
So I like that when you're talking to a client, and I started using that, in fact, yesterday, as a matter of fact. It's like there's inventory. It's not a ton of it, but there's not a lot of active inventory. But why is that? Well, because it sells. So it's just another way of getting it. But when I use that active inventory, that word helps a little bit. So
Yeah,
just a thought.
That's good verbiage for the public as opposed to our jargon. So very good. Anybody else have anything they've seen or want to chat about the market and what's going on out there? Nothing? Okay. And the other thing I want to add is you need to focus on listings. Listings help you control your business, control your time, but also, you know, you got it, especially in a buyer's market. Listings are important. And guess what's important in a seller's market? Listings. So listings are always important. Buyers are great. I've taken out buyers recently a few times. So, you know, Joe doesn't work buyers. That's not necessarily true. But Joe loves listings. He always has since day one in the business. So that's part of the 3 L's: listing and leverage. Keller Williams
Hey,
triangle.
Joe.
Yes.
I like what one of our previous team leaders said too about listings. You know, we're focus more on listings, you know, because we also had that listing fee on there. So if you list 10 properties a year, you know, you're charging $299 a listing, you're potentially going to make $3,000 almost more than everybody else.
Yep. Good point. So yeah, you control your income more with listings as well. I'm seeing some firms discounting the co-op a lot, and don't be surprised if that keeps happening. I don't know how many of us were in the business that are on this Zoom call or watching that were in the business during the mid 2000s and late 2000s before the market tumbled in 2008 down all the way to 2011 and 12. We saw the same pressure on commissions then. A lot of discounters, everything else coming into the business, these internet companies. And then what happens? The market got rocky and our commissions went back up because people realized how valuable we really are. So just listings buyers are great, buyers are fun, they're exciting, that's true. They can run you around as well. So you got to make sure you have a balance of that. So go get them, everybody. Any other questions or comments? Nothing. Okay, let's get into the lore, our language of real estate. I picked some good numbers out of our December stats. This is where we talk about, you know, numbers are the language of real estate or the language of business. And this is where, again, you use this to say, why should you list with me? Here's why. Listings under contract. Look at this month over month. MRED. You should be looking at the MRED stats. You should be getting them. If not, I also post them in the Facebook page of where things are. But look at this. Listings under contract change month over month. MRED units were down 19.5%. Our area was down almost 10%. Keller Williams Realty Partners up 59%. Woo, 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 woo. So we stopped the competition on 79% and 69% of getting them listed. And not what's the most important thing after you get them listed is getting them under contract, right? And then year over year, look at the numbers. MRED units were up just barely. Our area it was up almost 14%. So our area was stronger in that. But Keller Williams Realty Partners beat the socks off of everybody at 38.46%, beating the market by 36 and 25. So we're knocking it out of the park with units. So way to go, everybody. Now listings closed. So we're taking them, obviously. We're getting them under contract month over month, year over year. And then listings closed, we're getting it done. MRED, this is volume now. So this is to try to mix it up a little bit. So MRED was up almost 4%. Look at this. Our area was pretty much flat, down 0.5%. Keller Williams Realty Partners volume up 68.27%. Wow, wow, wow. So we're up 64% and in 69%, we're beating the market by. So way to go. And then closed sales total. Now this is year to date. This is an awesome number. So this means we're beating our competition. MRED was up 13.5%. Our area was up over 16%. We were up almost 23% in closed sales total in units. So we're beating the market by 9% and 6%. So what does this mean? Not only are we doing a great job in listings, this means we're working with buyers and sellers, doing a great job as well and beating the competition. So we're getting our buyers under contract too in the strongest buyers market that I can say we've ever seen. I can't imagine. I mean, it was crazy in the early 2000s, but it's nothing like I've seen in the past year or so. So keep it up, everybody. And these are your numbers. So way to go. Way to go, everybody. And then producing agents. Month over month, MRED was flat. Our area was up 3.43%. So and then units and volume, so this counts in both, we were up 37.5%. So we're beating the market by 37% and 34%. That was you guys, our number of agents producing. That was month over month. And then year over year, MRED agents, look at this. So there was more agents. Everybody knows historically there's more realtors now than ever, correct? Does everybody know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if not, you do now, right? But there are more realtors now than there ever have been in the history of the National Association of Realtors. Back in, I think it was 2011, there were right around 1 million realtors. There are now almost 1.6 million of us. 1.6 million. So
That
that's
was Lawrence Yunes, a couple of times I saw him this month. That's what he mentioned. There's more realtors now than there ever have been.
yeah, it's, you can't swing a stick at without hitting one of us. So that means the competition is greater than ever. So that means we need to go out and get the business without so the competition, and that historically that's what happens when the market gets good. People get into real estate business because what do they think, everybody? What do they think about being a real estate agent? What is it?
Easy.
It's easy. It's his business. It's I go out, I sell a house, I get a few $1,000. Life, it's a piece of cake. And they get into the business. So it always, with the units and everything else rising, it happens because of COVID, people being at home and getting paid to, I think I heard there were some programs out there that were, when people were unemployed, they were getting paid to to go to classes. So they got their real estate license. Now, don't get me wrong. I love new realtors. Today's new realtor is tomorrow's top producer. So that's never a problem. So, but we need to keep that in mind as we understand what's going on out there. So then producing agents. So the number of producing agents, look at that, was up year over year, almost 12% in the MLS as a whole. Now there's, well, over the past couple of years, there's probably a bigger percentage of that new realtors. The area, our agents were up 19%, and Keller Williams Realty Partners agents up 26.9%. So way to go. We're beating the market by 15 and 8%. So way to go. So that's more money in your guys' pockets. So, and if you weren't up, you need to make sure you sit down and chat with Kim and see how we can help you get more of that and get more productive. That's the idea. So those are those numbers. Does anybody have any questions about them? Nothing. So this will be emailed out and posted on the Facebook page so you can use it. Any other questions for me? Nothing? All right. Have an awesome day. Stay warm, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe.
Very welcome.
Okay. We're going to go into our January birthdays. Lots of birthdays. So happy birthday, Georgia, Miguel, Dre, Daniel, Anna Marie, Jeffrey, Roberta, David, Ariana, Rosalia, Jawad, and Vic. Happy birthday.
Happy
And
birthday,
little
happy
Kermit's
birthday.
dancing for you too.
Thank you.
Hey, we have some one of the birthday people there.
I know David's on here. He had a big birthday yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. Today's Vic's birthday, and everybody just happy. Celebrating our work anniversaries. Jane Faber, happy work anniversary. Sarah, Sally, Kira, Mr. and Mrs. Morella, congratulations on another year. Amy and Michael and Dean, happy anniversary. Richard, Ariana, Victoria, Jamal, Rosalia, and Kathleen. We're so happy and blessed to have you with us. So congratulations.
Victoria.
Okay. And we would like to give a warm welcome to Mike Conroy, Mabel Medina, and Ace Velde. Welcome to the family.
Welcome.
Now let's talk a little bit about our home run hitters. Whether you're a Sox fan or a Cubs fan, home run hitters, here we go. Sarah Funches, 1 listing taken, 1 contract written, and 1 contract closed. So congratulations to Sarah for our individual, and Spouses Selling Houses team for our team. 1 listing taken, 1 contract written, and 1 contract closed. Home runs are totally awesome. And I'm going to challenge everyone to be a home run hitter and put it in your schedule, because we're going to have some really fun, and we're going to be doing some things coming up that are going to be exciting to motivate you and come together as a team. Whether you're a Sox fan or a Cubs fan, doesn't matter. We're all in it together. So we're going to get some home runs going. Okay, guys? Who's in? Who's in?
Woo, me.
There we
Victoria.
go. There we go.
Whoa,
Let's get
hey,
this energy
whoa,
going.
yeah.
Because your environment plays a huge role in your success. So please feel free to come into the office, be a part of what's going on. Stop in and see me so that we can, put together a business plan, help you go, whatever it takes. We want you to be home run hitters, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the excitement coming up. All right, now let's go to our congratulations for December Individual Agent Awards. For listings taken, Sarah Funches comes in at number 1. Congratulations, Sarah. And coming in at a close second, we have George, Robin, and David. Congratulations, guys. Contracts written. We have Sammy Marcus coming at number 1. Congratulations. Shaban coming at number 2. Congratulations. And Sarah Funches coming in at number 3. Woohoo! As far as closed units, Sammy Marcus comes in again at number 1. Congratulations, Sammy. And coming in the close second, we have Shaban, Robin, and Brigitta. Woo! Now, if your name's not up here, come see me so we can figure out a great business plan and doing the tasks to get you up here. Moving on to our team awards. Listings taken. Spouses Selling Houses coming in at number 1. Congratulations. Coming in the close second, we have Concept One, Dean's team, Sally Haynes home team, and the Zing team. Way to go, guys. Lots of hard work going on with these awards. Contracts written, Sally Haynes home team comes in at number 1. Congratulations, Sally. Coming in at number 2, Spouses Selling Houses. Congratulations, guys. And coming in close third, the Arista team and Concept One. Woohoo! Coming in for our closed units, we have the Sally Haynes home team and the Zing team tied for first. It's not like you guys are competitive, right? Woohoo! And then coming in at second, we've got Spouses Selling Houses team. Way to go, guys. I just get so excited when I see all these awards and all the hard work you guys are putting in, and then all the opportunity you still have to grow. Thank you so much for KW Cares donations to Jane, Sally, Kelly, Dean, Robin, Jamie, David, and Nick. Thank you so much for your generosity. And if you'd like to know more about what KW Cares is all about, Jane's going to be coming up shortly to give you a little information, because we would love to have as many people involved as possible. Oh, this came up fast. Congratulations to Kelly, who is our Agent of the Month. Let's give Kelly a big round of applause.
Woo!
Kelly, we appreciate you very
Hey.
much. You are going to get the parking spot for February. And, you know, Kelly's working really hard. He's got so much going on. His files are amazing. Hint, hint, within 24 hours, everything's in compliance. So there's a lot of gratitude that's going out to Kelly for everything that he does for our market center, and being so special just himself. So thank you, Kelly, for everything, and congratulations, and enjoy the parking spot for February. Now, drum roll, please. Here we go. I'd like to introduce you to your 2022 Agent Leadership Council, also known as the ALC. These, our agents that are on the ALC are donating their time, they're volunteering, they are growing their businesses, and they are the highlight of what our culture is all about. So we're going to start with Jane Faber, who is the chair of KW Cares. Many of you know who she is. If you don't, it's time to get to know her. Jane, would you like to share a little bit about what the KW Cares Committee is all about, and maybe one special goal you have for 2022?
Well, hi, everyone. KW Cares is kind of like the different kind of committee, because it's about helping people getting involved with our fundraisers or Red Day or anything like that. Red Day is a special day of the year where all the Keller Williams around the world take one day out and give back to their community somehow. Last year, we did a bunch of landscaping. It was a wonderful day. So every month we try to do something, and a lot of it has to do with your business, where you could also promote your business. But the time and, you know, your financial support is what keeps us going. So if there's an emergency, we need to give some money out, you know, you could do it right on the green sheet. That's probably the easiest thing to do. This is a great committee. You just come once to see what it's all about. Things have been kind of different because of COVID, but we're working around that. It's just a very special, because someday you may need help, and you come and say, you know, my husband, my children, Sally's brother. I mean, it was, you know, we did fun fundraisers, and we try to get everyone involved. So it's not like you have to do it, but it's a wonderful thing, and you always feel good doing this. So that's the committee that takes care of people. So I hope you join us for a meeting just to see if you'd like to come. Usually for Red Day, we have signups of who's going to do the Red Day. That's our very special time of the year. And that's always the second Thursday in May. Now this month, what we're doing, we're having that football shuffle where you pick a square. It's $10 a square. And then, you know, whoever wins gets half the proceeds, and then the other half goes to KW Cares. So please get involved with this. Nicole, we got that online too, right? Well,
I'll check into that for you, Jane.
okay.
I know
okay.
we have the board here in the office,
Yeah,
and Nicole is taking the contributions and handling it here. For those, you know, that come in, feel free to stop up at the front desk and get more information on that. And as far as the online one, I will be more than happy to get the updates, and we will get that out there to everyone as well.
okay, that's good. And occasionally we put pictures out there so you could see a picture still worth 1,000 words. It is so wonderful to do these things and, you know, get closer to the people in the office, just not the support, but it's also the mental support you need. not just the questions of how you do something. It's just a wonderful culture that we have here. So take advantage of it.
We
All
absolutely
right.
do. And
Otherwise, we're going to keep you posted and all the things coming up. Thanks.
thank you so much, Jane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. KW Cares, you know, just like all of our committees, each committee has a special direction for you, your business, and you as growing as a person. KW Cares is very rewarding, and Jane works really hard to get everything out there to help as many people as possible. So let's all join in with Jane, and what I'm going to do is we're going to finalize all the committees, and then on our Facebook page and an email blast, we're going to blast it out to the whole roster on when the committees meet. And then, you know, we would love to have you come up to the committees, get to know your committee chairs, and you know, volunteer your time, even if it's just a little bit of time here and there, you know, one meeting a month. The people you're going to interact with, the opportunities that will come to you for your business as well. So thank you, Jane. We appreciate you very much.
I got one thing I forgot to say.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Anyone, we also give a little gift to somebody that has a baby. So, you know, let us know of that. And if somebody is sick, a lot of times we send flowers, you know, let them know that we're remembering them. So, you know, be sure to tell the office if you hear of these things. All right.
Very good. Thank you so much. And then we're going to move on to Sheena. Sheena, welcome to the 2022 ALC. Sheena is going to be heading up our luxury homes division. So Sheena, would you like to speak a few words?
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Sheena with the Bella Homes team. I'm so excited to be heading this committee. I have a lot of goals in mind, and I'm hoping that others would join my committee so that we can hold each other accountable for these goals. I'd like to do more books on mindsets. I'm on my second one on how to be a badass, so I'm loving it. I wanted to work on selling luxury, some tools, techniques, and tips, and networking events. That's the best way to connect, I feel, in my opinion, best way to connect, and it's something that I wanted to bring to the luxury committee. So look forward to seeing you on Wednesdays at 11 a.m., third Wednesday of the month.
Excellent. And I know Mary has done a lot of great stuff, you know, leading up to this. Please, guys, join in together, join these committees, get to know each other, because these are leverage pieces to learn, to grow. And what does it cost you? Zero money, just a little bit of your time. And if it can help you meet others, network, grow your business, and learn about tools and ways to grow your business to where you work smart, not hard, an amazing opportunity. Sheena, thank you so much for stepping up. I am extremely excited to have you as the chair of this committee. I know you're going to do amazing things, and we're going to get a lot of people on that committee to work with you to leverage it all out and see an explosion of luxury homes coming to us. All right. Sally Haynes, do I have Sally with us right now? I don't see her with us right now. Sally is our Finance Committee Chair. She has graciously came on for another year, and in Sally's committee, she will go through the Market Center financials. As you know, we're full transparency. So if you want to learn more about how the Market Center operates on a business level, finances, in addition to how are you going to take what we do as running the Market Center financially and incorporate it in your business. A lot of the tips and tricks that will be, you know, shared is working on a P&L, how to run your business like a business. And it's so important that you guys join in on this to learn a lot about running your business as a business. Joe, is there anything else that you would like to add on there, being our OP?
Well, as far as the financials go, I mean, we had our #1 profit share year ever this year, over $60,000. And if you're not getting some of that money, that's free money. That's like ownership. That is ownership's money. That's ownership shares without having to buy stock or invest. So that's kind of free money. So if you're not getting some of that profit share, you should see Kim. And we talk a lot about the numbers. I know Sally enjoyed this. She wanted to learn more about profit and loss and business statements and how business works and where money goes and how it does and how your money should be working for you that we discuss at the finance committee. So most realtors are terrific at the sales end of it, but not always terrific. And I say not always because some people aren't great with the financial end of it, and you need to be. Gary Keller always says, wherever your money is, that's where you need to be. You should have your nose in your money. So we discuss a lot of the financials and what have you, and even wealth building and things like that at the financial committee. So very proud of how the Market Center did this year, how great you guys did, and happy to give back half of the profits, just about, to profit share. So it was one of the reasons I opened up this Market Center, because I believed in profit share. And so really happy with how we did and what this coming year and how great profit share is going to be in 2022. So get your unfair share.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Joe. And speaking of profit share and things like that, Kim Johnson is now going to be heading the growth committee. And in the growth committee, we talk about building your downline. And basically, when we talk about profit share and growth, that's who do you know that we can help grow their business? You guys are here, we're working together, we're growing your businesses, and bring me your referrals. Let's talk a little bit about, how it works, what profit share is all about. You don't do anything except for having conversations to introduce someone to me so that I can help someone with their business. What a great feeling to help someone who needs tools, who needs training, who needs support. And you guys all know that, we provide everything at a very high level, and we're always looking to grow and help as many agents as possible. So when you have conversations with co-brokers, when you find someone who's an aspiring new, realtor who wants to go to school, we've got so many options to help people. So Kim's going to be starting getting some committee meetings going. I know she's been posting things on Facebook. We'll finalize all the committees as soon as we go through all the scheduling and everything. Any questions about the growth committee? Kim's not with us right now, but she's going to be reaching out and having conversations with all of you to help leverage. And I want to thank Dean for his service on the committee last year. He did an absolutely amazing job. But as a team, we're working together, and even the ALC is growing into different directions. And a lot of times we change it up a little bit so that our ALC can grow in all different areas. But I want to give a shout out to Dean for a wonderful job that he did. And I know that he'll still be a part of the growth committee and, hanging out, listening and doing his thing, growing his profit share as well. So Dean, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
And now that I'm talking about Dean, Dean's got some exciting things coming up because he's now going to be chairing our career and development committee. Dean, would you like to share a little bit about that?
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you guys. I'm real excited. Tony did an excellent job last year. As you guys know, as some of you guys know, I was on the career development committee for several years. And I want to bring the energy to that high level and the high level of energy that Tony brought to the committee. So Tony, I'll be relying on you too to give me some of your how-tos to make it happen. The career development is how can you be a better agent? How could you be a better business person? How could you have a more balanced or counterbalanced, as Gary said, life? What do you need to do every day to work to that level? I mean, and most people work out every day to some form. Well, how do you work out your mind and your brain and your business skills and your instincts? So we're going to work together to get some great classwork for you, so you could really build your business. So I'm looking forward to that, and thanks for letting me chair that committee this year. I'm looking forward to getting you guys involved too. Thank you.
I'm very excited. And yes, Tony was the leader of the committee in 2021. Tony did an absolutely amazing job. We thank you so much. And I know that you're going to be doing a different committee, but we want to thank you for everything that you have grown that committee to be to this day. And Dean's right. We hope that you'll still peek your nose in every once in a while, so that way you can share, all the great things that you've done, and we can help enhance and only keep growing in that committee. So thank you, Tony.
No problem. Thank you. Welcome. And it's so credit goes to Nicole and Mariela. Come on. We all know that.
Well, and that's why we're a team. And shout out to Nicole and Mariella for supporting Tony and creating the calendars and doing the reminders and things like that. And we're
you
going to
as
see a
well.
lot of great leverage
Well,
pieces
Joe
coming out.
has always been very supportive. So thank you for that too.
Thank you, Tony. David has been and still will continue to be our commercial committee chair. So David, would you like to share a few words?
Good morning, everybody. So in the KW commercial, so we're mostly focused on commercial. So we're either taking referrals from other agents, trying to educate other agents on commercial, how to speak to your clients about investing in commercial, and along those lines. What else can I tell you other than we do look at a lot of economic stuff, so like Joe was talking about earlier. So we have a lot of those conversations, or people asking me about that kind of information, because we focus on it a lot, and it's a great generator to speak with clients about that.
Excellent.
And some goals, get more commercial agents. I want to get a little more diversified than just having a handful of agents. I want to get specialty brands and having people focus specifically on certain aspects of commercial real estate.
That's excellent. And remember, guys, we have a duty to make sure that when we do service our clients, that we're able to service at a high level. And this is why we have so many amazing opportunities here, because you don't have to know everything. We have people that we can refer our clients to get that high level of service in these specialty areas. So take a few moments and think, who do you know that would, make a good fit to talk with David about being in the commercial division? Who do you know that is looking to close on a commercial deal and you kind of shied away from it maybe a little bit because you weren't too sure what to do? Please communicate with us, communicate with me, David, Joe, so that we have the opportunity to listen and to help you. And we may not have the answer, but we'll find someone who does. And I've talked to a few agents just recently that were concerned that they have a client that wants to do commercial, but they told them that I don't do it, and they sent them away. So please, please, please come talk to us. Let us help you, because together we achieve more, and you don't have to know everything, but we've got people that know the things that you don't. And as you do this, you grow.
I'll say this: if you're telling people you don't know how to do commercial, you're throwing away 25% of the referral fee out of that.
Yeah.
One of our agents just gave me their third referral for real estate, so they're potentially, I think they're going to be, once this one gets listed and sold, they'll be in the 20,000 range of referral fees in GCI.
That's excellent. And here's the thing too, guys. When somebody comes to you and asks you something you don't know, it's okay. But basically, they're looking for you to guidance, not necessarily to be the one to solve the issue or to take care of the issue. It's the guidance that you provide them to get them what they need is what's most important. And so when you know about all the things that we offer here just under this roof, the luxury, the commercial, we're working on property management and rentals. There's so many great up and coming, and then KWRI has a lot of, KW New Homes and all these other things that are just growing. Keep yourself in the loop to know exactly what resources you have. So you're the one that looks like the rock star, because remember, you don't have to be the one to do it, but you should know where you can send your client for the high level of service. So if you have questions, please come see me, schedule a time so we can sit down and really start talking about client needs and what your opportunities are for referrals. Because basically with a referral, you have a conversation with the referral agent. They take take it on, and then you basically make anywhere around a 25% commission. Remember, everything's negotiable, yet with that being said, think about what that would do for you and your business and your family, and for you as a real estate professional to always have the guy or the girl that you can refer any form of business to in the industry. So thank you very much, David. Looking forward to filling you filled with referrals and growing your division. Ariana, do I have Ariana with me? Okay, well, Ariana, I just want to welcome you to the 2022 ALC. She's starting 2022 out, and Ariana is going to be our technology committee chair. So she's very excited about this opportunity, and she is going to be learning about technology, the new technology, and we're looking to grow this committee. So if you are really fantastic at technology, fantastic, join the committee. If you have no clue about technology, fantastic, join the committee. Because when you interact and you get involved in these things, this is how you grow with a bunch of like-minded individuals. I've had lots of agents come to me and say, you know, technology is not my thing. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for letting me know. But now let's make it your thing and help leverage some stuff out. So when in doubt, join a committee, be a part of a group that's there to grow alongside with you. And I know for a fact, every single one of us has something special to offer to each one of these committees to help others grow as we're growing ourselves. So congratulations, Ariana. Thank you for being on the 22 ALC, and you'll be hearing a lot more from her coming up. Now we've got Tony the Realtor, Tony. Tony, as we mentioned, was the Career and Development Chair last year, and Tony is now taking a new role, taking on the Safety and Wellness Committee. So Tony, congratulations. Thanks for being here. Give us a few words on your new committee.
Thank you, Kim. So safety and wellness, we're gonna be talking about safety, realtor safety, and wellness clearly will be for kind of the well-being of our realtors, and mainly I would focus on physical well-being. So it will be a process where I'm still figuring things out. However, I believe I'll do our first meeting next Friday at 11, unless that conflicts with anything on the schedule. But I know it's supposed to be the last Friday of the month, but we will do it the first Friday for February, and then we'll figure out the rest. So come and join me next Friday at 11, and it will be a fun committee, and we'll have a lot of good time, and we'll talk about safety and well-being.
Excellent. And I'm excited, Tony, because Tony is going to bring some new ideas and new opportunities, and we're going to really jump in there and work with Tony to help him grow. And thank you, Tony. I know that you said that I'm still figuring it out, but that's what it's all about. That's how we grow and we move forward. So thanks again for everything, Tony, and I'm looking forward to all the great things you're going to do in your committee. And yes, Dean, I was saving DEI for last, because I know we're going to have a conversation about the need to grow this committee. So Dean, go ahead and introduce what the DEI committee is all about, and then we'll take the conversation further.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity to do this. You know, we built a diversity, equity, inclusion committee. It's been a couple of years now, and we really want to make it robust. Tanya Lachey Israel down in KWRI is an incredible leader for this community at the corporate level. And we have local, now Zoom calls eventually might be Fridays. And it's all about making sure everybody feels welcome, included. What can we do to improve that level of inclusion among our agents? This is something that for so long has been not given what it needs to be given. And I was given this opportunity to step up, and I'd love to get people involved. Now, thing is, I need other people helping me. I'm not, you know, I can't be, you know, the whole guy. So I'd love if somebody wants to call me privately and let me know if you might be available to join in and help to that end. I'd very much appreciate it. You guys can get my number. You can knock on my door, or whatever it is. I'd love to see you help me. First meeting of that committee is going to be the first Friday in February at 11:30, and that's going to be the 4th of February. So hope to see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. And so I would just like for all of us to give a big round of applause to our 2022 ALC. They are doing amazing things. They're all in it to win it. And the energy just gives me chills every time I talk with an ALC member, their excitement about bringing you special things, growing themselves, growing their own businesses, and in turn helping grow everyone here in our market center. And that's what it's all about. Our culture is win-win. We're here to share, we're here, but we need you guys to participate. So I really want you guys to start thinking and watching for the updates that I'm going to be sending out when it comes to the committees, because I really need everyone to attend each one of these committees once, find out which one that you would like, and I need everyone on the roster to commit to a committee. So this way we can come together as a family here at Keller Williams Realty Partners and help you grow yourselves, your businesses, because that's what we're all about. Any questions for our 2022 ALC in any of the committees or just in general as agents?
When are the technology committee meetings?
We're working on finalizing that schedule. Thank you for the question. I do believe they're going to be on Fridays with a time to be determined as soon as we get the schedule organized up just a tad bit more. Because we want to make them accessible to as many people as possible. And we will work on how we're going to communicate each committee with the committee chairs. They're going to be having their own ways of communicating with their committee members. And this year it's going to be, just to the extreme there. I mean, we've got so much energy going in these committees. I need you guys to pour in right back into your ALC for everything that they're pouring out to you. And I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to make you this promise. You join a committee and you are all in and you participate, you will grow your business, because each committee here will provide you an opportunity to showcase and grow. So thank you for the question, Jamie. We'll get that out to you.
Thank you.
You betcha. Any other questions before we move on? Thanks, 2022 ALC. I'll be seeing y'all soon. Okay, let's talk a little bit about family reunion. Who signed up for family reunion? Whether it's in person or digital.
Yeah, I am.
Yay, me too, me too.
Yeah, I'm in.
Me.
Yay, I love hearing all that.
Hey,
See, now I'm starting to get some activity. Yeah.
yeah, we woke everybody up.
Woohoo. So family reunion.
Everyone should be.
Everybody
go.
really needs to be. And here's the thing. The experience is like none other. This is the largest thing that Keller Williams International puts on for all of the agents, not just in the US, but worldwide. Okay. And in this, family reunion is per se the big convention of the year. So those of you that are able to attend in person, it's an amazing event that will just knock your socks off. For those that are not able to be in person, sign up for the digital, because the valuable information that comes out of this is going to grow you. It's going to help you relate with other agents, get ideas from agents all over the country and around the world on what's working for them. There's going to be all the keynote speakers. They're going to be delivering mindset and state of the company and all of these other things going on. So if you really want to get a pulse on what all the top agents and all agents across the world are doing, this is the place to be. What questions do you have about family reunion? And if you're not signed up, please share any reasons why you're not signed up. And if you don't want to share now, share with me personally, because my goal is to get every single one on the digital platform. The platforms will be available, correct me if I'm incorrect, I understand, for at least 30 days, even after family reunion, to where you can go back and watch a lot of the segments and the specialty trainings that you have the opportunity of being a part of. So who would like to speak a little bit about family reunion and the importance? Go ahead, Dean.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I've been going to family reunion for so many years in person. Last year we didn't have it. It's such a game changer every single year if you're there in person, and now digitally. I actually the last year was digital, and you get to not only learn from the tops in the industry, respected tops in the industry, you get to network with them as well. And over the years, I've met so many people through Family Reunion as well as Mega Camp, the other event, which hopefully will be live again in the summer. It just gives you an opportunity to know what we're doing, where we're at, and hanging out with like-minded people. If you want to get better at what you do, you have to hang out either in person or virtually with somebody that's at a level or 2 or 3 above you. And this gives you the easy opportunity to do that. So I didn't want to miss it for the world. I suggest to everybody to take advantage of the online opportunity, because you know that 129 to participate in a family reunion, and it's one of the biggest, if it's not the biggest, real estate conferences in the company in the industry. Do so. So sign up, attend to here in the office, or attend wherever you are. But yeah, soak in that knowledge and meet those people. Very important to build your business.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Dean. And I agree 5,000% with everything you said.
Hey,
Go
Kim.
ahead.
What I want to say is that I know the KW Commercial is going to have an in-person for the commercial division. They actually have starting on Friday. It's not going to be broadcast or anything like that. I know they have that live. And then there's going to be announcements from the KW Commercial division. I know I've mentioned it a little bit that all this new stuff that's coming out. So a lot of announcements are happening at Family Reunion.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Thanks for bringing that up, David, because they usually save any brand new, wows, to be formally announced to everyone at these venues. So that is something that I've been hearing too. And you may have to help me hook up on some of the stuff you get, because I don't get as much as you do, I think. But yeah, a lot of exciting things are going to be announced. A lot of things. I mean, we're growing as a company as a whole, just like our market center is growing, so is KWRI. So when we tap into all of the resources and all of the things that we have available to us, we can't help but grow and be successful. But we all have to take part and be a part of it and interact and do things. So thanks, David. Absolutely. Anyone else want to talk about Family Reunion? Okay,
I'm just excited.
you're excited. Who said that? I'm looking. Who's excited?
Christina
Yay,
Gutierrez.
Christina.
I'm just excited. This is my first year. I've never done it. I constantly hear Sheena saying that it's like the best experience ever.
Yep.
And last year, I think I had joined it right after, or I was her assistant right after, and I didn't get to participate. But this year, I'm doing it.
I'm so excited to hear that. And welcome to the Family Reunion crew. We are going to be having, for those of us that are doing digital, there's going to be some special keynote speakers that Gary Keller's doing. In collaboration with KW Cares, Jane has offered to come together with the leadership team. We're going to be putting on a lot of events, based upon the schedule of Family Reunion, and bring in some things here at the office to celebrate a lot of this stuff. Since we're not in person, we want that energy to be here in the Market Center as well. So please stay tuned. For those of you that are doing digital things, you'll be able to still go into your own little classes that you're able to choose from when they start to release all the schedules. But there's going to be a few main events that we're going to highly showcase here in the Market Center. And of course, Jane's pitching in, and anyone who would like to come in and be a part of putting together this and say, hey, I'm the one that helped organize the Family Reunion explosion. Love to hear from you. Please reach out to Jane, and she would love to have you with her helping us. Every time you take every time you are in attendance to Family Reunion, and I'm going off what Christina said, she wasn't able to participate last year. For those of you that did participate last year, you were in a different place in your business. You were in a different place in your mindset. So now, a year later, just think of all the great stuff you're going to be able to absorb and actually put into action. And that's the key thing. When you learn, you have to implement. As we grow, our mindset grows, our businesses grow, and so do the opportunities that we can soak in all this and look at it in a different perspective to help us grow in a bigger way. So yes, I'm so excited for Family Reunion, guys. Get signed up. If you're having some questions about it, reach out to me so we can get you, going. Let's do it now before they raise the price, because they are saying that it's possible that they are going to raise the price after the early bird special is over. So do not wait. Get it signed up today.
Look at
Okay?
it this way. Look at it this way, guys. For those of you that are not 100% sure, this is an incredible opportunity for $129 to get all those benefits without traveling. You don't have to pay for an airplane ticket. You don't pay for a hotel room, for an Uber, for meals, all these cocktail parties that they have, and crazy other things that's going on. It's great to do that, and I like to do that too, of course. But for $129, in essence, what happens is it allows you to get a lot of the benefits of Family Reunion for a fraction of the price. Guys, it's a no-brainer. They had, 40-some thousand people last year's Family Reunion. Before, just in person, it's about maybe 11 to 15,000. So many more people are getting exposed to this stuff, and you should be one of them.
Absolutely.
Well, I have to say, as a new agent, I did participate last year, and it was amazing, just energizing. And I think maybe a little overwhelming. I had to step back and choose three things, but well worth it. I wish I was going in person, but Kim, it sounds like we're going to have some in-office stuff going on. Is that?
Yes, for the main events,
Okay.
because we want to be respectful of the actual schedule when you go into your breakout session rooms based upon topic and agent and all of that. But when we're talking about the keynote things that Gary Keller and the Kiddabara leadership team are doing as what they call main events, we are going to be putting something together around those to bring everyone together. And perhaps I am seeking vendors that would like to be a part of this, and also perhaps be a part of sponsoring a lunch, or something that along that effect for those that are in attendance. And with that being said, I want to caution everyone to please see the updates, because as far as, the COVID, we're still there. As much as we want to pretend we're not, we still have to, follow the protocols. Should anything change between now and then, we just need to keep in touch and make sure that we're doing everything based upon the guidelines. But yes, absolutely, Mary, we've had those conversations that how overwhelmed you were, but coming in a year later, don't you feel you're going to be a little bit more be able to take in and really make sense of it all?
Yep, absolutely. And well worth the 100 and whatever.
Yeah, 129. And you guys are business owners, and this is your future. This is your career. So invest in yourself. If you get one idea out of this whole entire Family Reunion, and it nets you a gross commission income of $5,000 to $6,000, would that be a great trade-off for you? If there was something that you learned how to manage your business better, or how to lead generate in a new way that's really going to hit your personality style and grow your business, is that worth $129? So before we say, 129, what am I going to? I want you to look at it from a business person, a business owner's eyes, and investing in yourself and what that 129 can do to launch and grow your career. Questions, come see me, okay? Excellent, excellent. I'm just so excited about this. So we got to move on. Okay, Michelle, do I have Michelle here? I don't see her here. All right, we will come back and see if she's here at the end. If not, I think there may be something going on that I need to find out more about. Mission moment. This is the time when I want everyone to be fully transparent, and this should be something that slides off your tongue right away. What is your goal for 2022? Who would like to start? What is your goal? Dean, go ahead.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so one of the exercises I have in James Shaw's Inspire group, which is a separate group he has, is to come up with one word that's going to define you. What one word is going to define you for 2022? And we all thought about this. And action, activity, engagement, whatever your word is, think about that. For me, the word was empowerment, because you got to remember the statement that nobody succeeds alone. Okay.
Mhm.
In anything, the TV wasn't even invented alone, for crying out loud. Obviously, anything that's going on was not done by one person. So this is the year for our team for empowerment, and empowerment means making sure everybody that you work with in the real estate industry is operating the best of their abilities. Their team, and we're looking to grow our team. So if anybody wants to talk to me about that, I'll explain to you how that works within our team. We're trying to empower everybody that works for us now. We have a virtual assistant in the Philippines. It's helpful. We're working on him to make sure he feels empowered and not just a worker bee. Sue and Kathy from the team. So it's empowerment. So what is your word? Think about what your one word would be to define yourself in 2022. I guess you could share it in the chat or just kind of tell Kim, whatever that is. The other thing we need to do is we need to have quantifiable goals. So we did good last year as a team. We want to do a little bit better. And for us, it's 4 closed transactions a month. We're already a little bit slower than we'd like to be. So we're going to have to ramp it up for the rest of the year and focusing on listings, going after it. Years ago when I was working in the advertising business, my buddy sitting next to me, you might have heard him. His name was Abraham Lincoln, sitting right next to me in the advertising business. And I said, Abe, what do you do to succeed in this crazy competitive business? He goes, Dean, I got to tell you something. You want to eat, you got to hunt. And I never forgot that. And it really wasn't Abraham Lincoln. I'm not that old. But the thing that's important is it doesn't come to you. You don't sit in front of your phone and do one of these and expect the phone to ring. You can't conjure up business. So what are you going to do? So we lead gen every day. We follow up every day. We commit to training, mindset education, journaling, all that stuff. It's so important every single day. So make a commitment to yourself and summarize it in one word to define you and share that with Kim or anybody else. Create that accountability.
Absolutely.
That's all I'd like to say. Thank you so much.
Well, those were excellent points, Dean, because we got to wrap ourselves around our businesses. And, when we're talking about our goals, this is leading me to the question of, do you have a GPS? Do you have a 411? Do you have a goal? Because we don't succeed without a goal in sight, because that's something that we will work towards and put together a business plan for the tasks that we need to do to accomplish that goal. That goal should be, and many of you heard me say this before and you laugh at me, the goal should excite you and scare you at the same time, because it's not going to be a goal that is going to give you a sense of completion when you achieve it, if it's so easy that anyone could achieve it. Okay, but your goal is your goal. And I'm here to help you understand, talk through, let's get that goal down. Let's put together a plan to achieve that goal, because when we come to 2022 at an end, and this is the first team meeting of 2023, I want to see everyone on this call raising their hand saying, I hit my goal, I've grown, now I'm going to make my new goal. Because we've got so much opportunity, guys, so much, but we have to be focused and we have to plan and we have to come together, like Dean says, and as you've heard, no one succeeds alone. So get involved in your committees, get involved in the market center, get involved in the training, be a blessing to others and share your ideas and your thoughts, because together we're going to achieve amazing things in 2022 and on. So who else would like to share a goal? Sheena, your hand was up.
I would like to, my goal is mindset. What you were just saying, Kim, working on my GPS, getting my numbers, focusing on my team, and doubling our income.
Yes.
That is the goal. So yes, that's it.
And when you say it, it's out there and everyone knows it. So then that's going to help you with your accountability and your support systems.
Yes.
Because we're here to help you get where you need to go. And Sheena and I have a plan. And I was so excited when I got your text this morning. It's all taken care of. And we're going to work together to get you.
And
to
you have to
double
kick
that.
my ass and make sure that I do my numbers.
We're doing it. We're doing it. And
It's
if
badass,
anything,
Sheena. Wow.
Sheena is stepping it up, guys. She's a force to be reckoned with. And so my suggestion is, ALC, As you know, the ALC is going to be a high accountability club here. We're going to work together on that because you guys are going to showcase how we get it done. And then everyone's going to be like, wow. So here we go.
Make you sweat saying that in front of everybody?
What was that, Joe?
I said, Sheena, how did it make you feel saying that, announcing that in front of everybody?
It feels good. It makes me feel like it's going to push me to do this. That's why, like, when I work out, I record myself because it's like, I got to keep doing it. I got to keep doing it. So yes. It makes
Way
me
to
feel-
go, way to go.
And we're here for you to support you and celebrate every little thing along the way. Okay. Who else? Tony.
I want to share mine. Can
Yes. Go, Tony, go.
Well, I'm very spiritual today. I don't know why, but that's the effect that Kim has on me, I guess. But goals, yeah, I'll share my goals. I want 8 million in closed volume. I want 24 transactions on average sales price, 333,000. That's my goal. And
Excellent. And it's not that you want it, it's my goal that I will achieve is, as if it's already been done. Okay, guys? Thank you, Tony. That's excellent. Who else has got a goal? I don't care how little, how big, because it's your goal. But I want to hear it out here so that we know that we are here to help you. Share, share, share. Who's got one? Mary, you're getting ready to say one. I can see it.
I'll go.
Go ahead, Mary.
Well, Dean, my word for this year is affluence, and I have several reasons for that, but some of them personal. But my goal, and actually it's part of my GPS is on my wallpaper. I don't know if anybody can see that. So I have to look at it every day. It's right there in front of me because we're always looking at our phones. My goal is to make CAP, being a newer agent. I did not last year just because of a number of factors, and hire an admin because I'm a little on the lazy side and don't like to get into that technical stuff, but I do want to make sure I track my numbers so I can get there, and then personally leverage a house cleaner and a landscaper. Those are part of my personal goals. So in order to get there, I have to make some numbers. And I do have numbers in my head, but I'm not sharing those. I'm not ready to share those.
I appreciate
In
you
your
sharing
head.
what you share.
Well, they're on my GPS.
Well, and that's the whole thing, guys. If you don't have a GPS, I'm going to be talking with with Dean and the Career Development Committee on actually putting a GPS class on for, I know that we've had, some classes here and there, but if you are serious about being a business owner and growing your business in 2022, in the next few weeks, I will be able to put together a class and we can bring some of the agents in the office that have GPSs and are working them on a high level. So not only are you going to be hearing from me, but you'll be hearing from a lot of agents who are doing it and putting it into action and getting results. Because I know sometimes you're like, okay, Kim, and then it kind of goes away. But when you actually see someone in action who's doing it, I'll share my GPS as far as the team leader. I'm fully transparent. Call me, ask me my numbers. I'm all open. So that way, when I call you, I can say, hey, I gave you mine. How about you? Together we achieve more. And I can't say that enough, but I need you to get involved. Thank you, Mary, for sharing. We'll take one more. Who's got goal that they want to share and put it out there so we can come together and help?
I do.
the universe will come back and help. Just put it out there and the universe gonna
Put it
help
out there. Who says I do?
Mary Wright.
You go ahead, Mary. The floor is all yours.
Thank you. My word of the year is empire. I have done a lot of business selling, listing condos. I've worked with a lot of builders, and I had a builder call me the other day and call me the condo queen. And he said that he had some condos for me to list. And I never really thought of myself that way. But you know what? I am the condo queen. I am going to make an empire with all my condos, and I'm just really excited for this year. I'm gonna really take a look at what I have and really market to it in a very serious manner.
And I'll be there with you every step of the way to hold you accountable, just like everybody on the call and everyone who's going to be listening to this. Because together
I
we
will-
got this.
And I
want to
will,
say, oh, sorry.
and I will say too, that the GPS was a huge asset when I chaired the luxury committee last year. And I am looking forward to doing the GPS on this because the direction it gave me, the action steps, really, really gave me just a lot of good direction and getting the things done I wanted done.
Excellent. I'm so excited for you, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Can I say one real quick thing here? And that's one word, but maybe
Go
it's
ahead.
your word. It's accountability. Because Mary, you said something that kind of
Yes.
resonated with me. And I want to kind of help you a little bit as best I can with love. If you have goals and objectives and you don't tell anybody and you don't have anybody hold you accountable, they're kind of wishes. Okay, they're not going to get anywhere. I mean, many of us on the call today have MAPS coaches or other coaches. Many people that aren't at that production level yet, they have they're in the PC work with Kim. I strongly suggest you talk to Kim. You got to have somebody hold you accountable. If you have goals, you stick them on the table. That's not the same as having somebody checking them out to make sure you achieve them. So very, very much consider PC coaching with Kim. Very, very much consider if you're at the level, MAPS coaching, classes, obviously the James Shaw call, which is free, and early birds very early in the morning, and there's script practice with Chris Hurley at 7:30. Keep yourself accountable. It's so important. That's the secret sauce that makes goals achievement happening. I put in the chat from Tricia Browers, who's a Wintrust person who was sponsored all those bowls for so many years. Accountability is where the magic happens. And that is so true. So thanks for the opportunity to share that, Kim.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing, Dean. And I couldn't be more in agreement. And when we talk about accountability, do you know how many people run the other way? Oh, no, no, no. Let's really, really quickly talk about what that means. That means about getting someone who's interested in you to help you, push you along, support you, provide you with whatever gaps that you're having to close those gaps so that you can be successful and grow to the next level. That means if we don't see you around the office, you're going to be getting a call from me checking in on you. Are you okay? You know, how come I haven't heard from you or seen you lately? Because life happens, yes. But remember, you're business owners. And every morning, there was one agent that I was talking with earlier this morning. You got out of the 9-to-5 job because you wanted this for why. We need to identify why you're a real estate professional, because you want flexible schedule. You want all of the benefits of it, but are you willing to do the activities to where you can maintain and keep those benefits and have, all of those things follow through, spending more time with the family, because God family business, that's what it's all about. And I want you to have your schedules, time block your stuff. At the end of the day, have a sense of completion that you have family, you have, your spiritual side, and you have had the opportunity to grow your business. What a wonderful world it's going to be wonderful feeling it's going to be when you get everything you want in this world. But we got to plan for it. We got to support each other, and accountability is a huge aspect of it. It doesn't have to be mean accountability. It can be sweet, loving, little friendly reminders, and Kimmy walking around, giving you a little thumbs up. Okay. So anyone else want to share? Because I don't want to cut anybody off if they would like to join in and share their goals, because this is so important, guys.
Can I ask Mary a quick question before that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mary, you said you were called the condo queen, and you said you're going to be advertising. Are you planning to use that, or are you going to be advertising as Mary Wright, or are you going to be advertising as Mary the condo queen?
I'm going to be advertising Mary Wright, and then my tagline underneath is the condo queen. And I did my Facebook page as the condo queen. However,
Okay.
I've always been kind of hesitant, Tony, because I felt like it was an ego thing. It kind of bothered me. And then when I actually had someone, our Franzak and Associates, who built the condos in Des Plaines, call me and say, "You are the condo queen." And
Yeah.
it just validated what
Yes.
it really validated what I've been doing. And I went into condos because at the time home inspectors were killing all my house deals. And I knew when I sold a condo, it would sell, it would close, and I wouldn't have to resell it a few times like the houses back 20 years ago. So I just kind of fell into it.
Okay.
Well, and guys, think about your marketing and that tagline. Do you
Mhm.
know when people think of condos, what they're going to think of?
Yep, that's
You know,
why it's really important to get a tagline. And I just, a lot of the
and put
realtors.
it out there. Yep.
Yeah, it does. There was something else. Can I add on a different
Please
topic?
do.
Or are you still on?
Absolutely. Go right ahead, Mary.
I had to run in and do a final walkthrough. So I missed Sheena when she first got on for a minute as the new luxury chair. I don't know if she discussed this, or can I add to something?
No, Sheena, would that?
Absolutely. Yes, please, Mary.
Is that okay? Sheena, there's a once a month, a Wednesday call, and I was on it, and it's exciting because Carolyn Howe is going to be with Brady Sandhovel as the professional standards chair. So they're adding this position to even give more education to the agents. And what I found interesting is that they are not going to be bringing in realtors to teach us the excellent standards. They're bringing in companies that Nordstrom's, other businesses that have developed an atmosphere of excellence, which I thought was very, very interesting. And our numbers for the year were huge for last year, as far as I think I posted the amount of agents doing luxury homes, 1 million plus. So we are just, and then I put a copy of the digital marketing too that we do, that the Keller Williams does. And it's just phenomenal this year, what they're planning to do. So Carolyn is really going to step up and bring us some really great companies and how they have their standards. So we continue to be the house of excellence.
It's incredible. I just want to
Thank you,
clarify, you're
Mary.
the condo queen. You're the
Thank you
condo
so
queen,
much.
not the conga queen, right? You're not going to play a conga? Okay, just want to make sure.
I'll send you a message, Mary, a little bit to get some more information about that. Thank you again.
Sure, no problem.
And see, guys, isn't this fun? This last 15 minutes of this meeting has just warmed my heart, hearing all of this interaction. And so those of you that aren't, communicating, through this, I get it. It's okay. Maybe you're waiting for the moment. Well, your moment is now, starting now for the future. So you can see everyone opening up. I encourage everyone to open up, share your goals with each other. You see someone in the hallway, hey, Tony, how's your business? How are your goals? What are your goals? And this way we're going to interact and help each other achieve those goals while we support and have some fun. Okay. Right, Jamie? Jamie, you still on the call? Oh, no, she's off, because that's kind of like the tagline I have for Jamie. Jamie, just go out there and do it and have fun with it. Don't give it a second thought. So anyway, one last opportunity to share goals. I'm open. We're all here. Okay, so if you're not going to share here, make sure that you start working on, what is that goal that you have for 2022, and let's talk about how we're going to achieve it. So shoot me an email, schedule an appointment with me so we can sit down and get some clarity. So the next call, you'll be the first one shouting out your goal because you know exactly what it is. Okay. All right. Now, oops, I'm going to take a step back here because I just received some news. I want everybody to put Michelle and her family in your prayers. From what I understand, there's been a family tragedy in her family. And out of respect for her, I'm not going to go into any details, but please, let's say some prayers for her, and we will be here to support her with anything that she needs. Okay. All right. Now we're closing out the meeting with this amazing, beautiful picture. And what I want you guys to do is shout out, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this photo? Just shout it out.
Beauty.
Beauty. What else?
The sun is
I
gonna
have-
be melting the snow soon. Thank you,
I have
Jesus.
to shovel it.
Thanks, Vicky. That's more than one word.
Every
Snowflake.
snowflake is
Cold.
different.
Every snow is different. What else?
Snowflake, that's what I was saying, gonna say.
Snowflake.
You just
What
said it.
else?
It's an amazing photo coming
Amazing photo.
from a photographer. That's pretty cool.
Nicole had put this on here, and when she put it on there, I was
Yo, what
just,
the fuck,
I
Mark?
was in awe. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Either
So what I want you to do is when you look at something, look at the
You
beauty
called me.
and what was that, Tony? I missed that. What did he say?
Yo, I'm here. What's up?
Oh,
You
he's on the
called
Oh,
phone.
he's just
mute,
talking.
mute, Tony, mute.
Hey, Mr. Realtor, mute yourself. Okay. Okay, what else do you see? Heat is what Vicky put in the chat. Well, a lot of great stuff. I want you guys to go out there, see the beauty in everything, okay? Focus on your positives. Anything that's not going right, let's take a look and see why it's not and come up with a plan to fix it. Because your mindset and looking at everything in the positive and taking some time out just to see the beauty in things. All right? So thank you guys for being here. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to hear everything that you
Yeah,
guys
thanks
have
so much.
going on. Reach out to me if you need me and have a great, great, great month. What's left of it.
Thanks.
Bye.
Kim. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a great day,
Thank you
everyone.
all.
Have a
Thank you
great
very
day,
much.
everybody.
See you all soon. Come to the market center, visit.